This is one of the most confusing things men experience. At the start, she's keen. She messages first. She laughs. She leans in. Then you start caring more. You show up. You invest. You open up. And somehow, she pulls away. If that's ever happened to you, you're not imagining it. And you're not stupid for feeling thrown by it. If you're new here, I'm Kate. I work online with people who've been confused, heartbroken, and knocked sideways by relationships that didn't make sense at the time. I talk openly about what actually goes wrong in relationships, why it affects you the way it does, and how to get your footing back without being preached at. If this topic hits close to home, like the video, subscribe, or share it with someone who might need it. Now let's talk about why her interest sometimes drops. After you start caring. The pattern men keep running into. Here's how it usually goes. Early on, things feel light, easy, exciting, low pressure. You're not overthinking. You're just yourself. Then you start to like her more. You invest emotionally. You become more consistent. And that's when replies slow down, enthusiasm dips. She becomes less available. Something feels off, and you're left thinking, I thought this is what you're supposed to do. I thought she liked me. You're not wrong. But timing and balance matter more than most men are told. Important clarity. This isn't about being too nice, not being masculine enough, or playing games. And it's not that caring is unattractive. The issue is how caring shows up and what it does to the dynamic. What actually changes when you start caring? When you care more, 3 things often happen without you noticing. 1. You start adjusting. You filter yourself more. You choose words carefully. You avoid rocking the boat. 2. You prioritize her reactions. You think ahead. You anticipate moods. You try to keep things smooth. 3. You give emotional reassurance early, more checking in, more explaining, more availability. None of this is wrong on its own, but together it shifts the balance. At the start, you're relaxed. You've got your own life going on. Later, you're replying faster, cancelling plans to stay available, checking whether something you said landed okay. She doesn't suddenly lose interest in you. She feels a shift from mutual interest to emotional responsibility. And that changes how attraction feels. Why this triggers pulling away in some women. For some women, especially those who avoid emotional depth, struggle with vulnerability, or are used to being chased, your caring activates discomfort. Not because it's wrong, but because it asks something of them. They're not ready to give back. Pulling away becomes a way to regulate that discomfort. Why men make it worse without meaning to. Here's the trap. When she pulls back, you think, I need to show her I care. So you try harder, explain more, become more available, lean in emotionally. But leaning in when someone is pulling away doesn't restore balance. It increases pressure, even if that pressure is kind and well-intended. Action. Step 1. Hold your center. Caring doesn't mean collapsing your life around someone. Ask yourself, am I still doing what matters to me? Am I still calm in myself? Or am I adjusting to keep connection? Attraction lives in steadiness, not sacrifice. Action. Step 2. Match. Don't overcompensate. If her interest dips, don't rush to fill the gap. Match her energy. Stay warm, not intense. Consistent, not over-available. This isn't a tactic. It's self-respect. Action step 3. Watch what happens when you don't chase. If you stop pushing and she meets you in the middle, there's potential. She fades completely. That tells you something important. Either way, you get clarity instead of confusion. The part most men don't want to hear but need. Some people are attracted to the pursuit, not the partnership. Once caring shows up, the dynamic they enjoyed disappears. That's not your failure. It's a mismatch. And trying to revive attraction by shrinking yourself never works long term. Caring isn't the problem. Losing yourself to keep someone interested is. The right person doesn't pull away when you show depth. They lean in, even if it scares them a bit. If caring costs you your balance, something's off. That doesn't mean you care too much. It means you are carrying more than your share. The right connection doesn't drain you or keep you guessing. It feels steadier, clearer, more mutual. And yes, people like that do exist. But you don't meet them by chasing or shrinking yourself. You meet them when you stay grounded, honest, and willing to walk away from what isn't working. If this video helped put words to something you've been feeling, that matters. It means you're paying attention to yourself. And that's where better relationships start. Remember, you're not broken. You're responding to something that genuinely affected you. If you're ready to start healing and you want support, I offer online therapy, and everything you need is in the link below. And if reaching out feels scary, just know this. You don't have to get it perfect. You just have to take the first tiny step. I'm here when you're ready. If this video helped you understand your situation a little more, make sure you like, subscribe, and stick around. I've got more coming that might just help you today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.